gated private communities as I drive up here. I did not see any videos that anybody had taken of this location. And I'm starting to wonder if we're going to be able to get on this property. I don't know if I have to climb a fence. I'm going to tell you, my fence climbing days are kind of over. So let's see when we pull up.
Take a left on Derby Road. Then in 600 feet, the destination is on your left.
Yeah, here it is. This is it. Now we're approaching it from the opposite direction, but that is it. That's Susan's dream house. That's the house where she gave Santa that paper, and that was where she wanted to live, with a rope swing in the backyard. All right, we'll pull over and take a look. Wow, you can see all of these houses in the background, by the way. And look at this. I mean, I just love this. Imagine waking up on Christmas Day in that house, in this neighborhood. This is just sensational. Giant nutcracker here. Look at this front porch, man. My God, I want to live in that house. That is a house from a Hallmark movie. Some nice little snowmen here. I like this. This is a beautiful neighborhood. All right, I've made it to the street. This is Port Washington, New York. These are the steps Susan ran up as she came to her dream house. This is a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood, and I love how decorated it is for Christmas. They were driving up the street right here. It was around this part that she says, "Stop, Fred, stop." She gets out. You see these houses in the background. You can see the chimney on the one over here. She runs over, runs up the stairs to this beautiful house. Now there's been a dormer window added right up here, but other than that, this looks about the same as it did when they shot the movie here. Interestingly, house was pretty much brand new when they shot the movie. This neighborhood, these houses are all built in the early 40s. Movie took place towards the late 40s. And so when they shot this would have been like a 5-year-old house. So it was her dream house. It was the house she asked Santa for, and he got it for her, sort of. We'll get into all that, but I'm very excited to see it in person. I love that it's still here. I love that it still has this same walkway and it hasn't been changed at all. We are quite a ways from New York City here. This area of New York is also not where they say it is in the movie. It's illogical that they would have driven anywhere near this town, but glad they did. I can see why the filmmakers wanted to shoot here. It's a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. You can see Nassau County here. Street bends around and actually it dips down quite a bit, so they're up on a hill. It's kind of a beautiful place to be. There is no rope swing in the backyard that I can see, but certainly room for one back here. Certainly a yard you can imagine a little girl having a great time in. A girl that was tired of living in the city and wanted to live right here. We've gone around the corner. The house is just over there. It's kind of a busy road right off of it. I want to show you a little bit of the town she would have lived in. The movie was real. It actually happened. There's a Salem Drugs over here with a mural on the side of it. I enjoyed this movie a lot. I actually just watched it. Figured we were going to Macy's, and then I said, hey, where's that house? Found some information online. Figured worth going to check out. This is a pretty cute mural. Look at this. Now, I love this movie. I think a lot of people misunderstand the meaning of the film. Here's this grandma and grandpa, and then dog with sunglasses. This little girl with her teddy bear stuck in her finger. Uncle Giuseppe's Marketplace. Let's go check out the inside of this place to see if they're open. I love these holiday plates. These are pretty great. This is a real nice antique market. They've got some cool Italian stuff. I'll show you up at the front. And look, every type of tomato paste you can imagine. My grandparents always used to have these around Christmas. I never liked them, but they were very popular. This is a nice place. We got some gingerbread men for the family, which I thought was pretty cute. Very fitting. Apropos. It's French, so this is an Italian market. So what I think people get wrong about that movie is I don't think Chris is Santa Claus. I think that he is indeed, and I think it's pretty clear throughout the movie, he's a crazy old man. He's a crazy old man with a delusion for good. And even by the end, Mr. Gailey doesn't believe he's Santa. I mean, he does want to see if his whiskers go inside or outside of the blankets. You know, these, like the Roman Colosseum. Kind of nice. Chi si manga bene. But Mr. Gailey doesn't believe that he's Santa Claus. He believes that he's a man that shouldn't be in prison for this and shouldn't be punished for what happens. And boy, they make that psychiatrist look terrible in the movie. Let me get off this busy road so you can hear me. I did not put my lavalier microphone on, which I should have. But yeah, I think that's kind of the magic of the movie, and it's very ambiguous as to the ending. His cane's inside that house. He does give them directions to bring him right here to Port Washington, but I don't think he bought the house. I mean, they talk about how they could buy it, and there's a for sale sign on the front, which thank goodness. I mean, they storm in. That's I don't know if it counts as breaking and entering, but that's entering. Well, I think it's pretty neat. I love seeing that house. I always think when I come to these neighborhoods, I don't like to spend too long. It's somebody's neighborhood, it's somebody's house. There's people inside there sleeping, you know, living their life. But it's beautiful to see. I'd love to go inside of that one because in the movie, they do run right in. Now, sometimes they shoot that stuff on a sound stage elsewhere. This movie, for example, when they show them in the old folks home, the home for the aged, the exterior of that is not a building here in New York. It's a building in Los Angeles. So Hollywood tends to fake a lot of stuff, but the exteriors here, I assume the interior is, but I don't know. All I could find online, I found some people on a forum discussing where it was, and I found a news article from many years ago. Oh cool, Santa's just waking up over here. Look at this. He just sat up halfway. His pumps just turned on. And there he goes. He's fully up. It's like a Santa hula hoop, like an inflatable Santa hula hoop. This is pretty cute. Look at this. You got Elsa up there. The reindeer, I think, are just being pumped. There's a second Santa helicopter. Anyway, I think that's kind of the magic of the movie. To me, you know, he gets them to drive to this house and they decide they want to buy it. They do see the cane in the corner, which is pretty funny. And I guess we're led to believe they're never going to see that Santa again. Beautiful movie. Loved watching it again. Loved going to Macy's. That was pretty neat. I never saw Santa at Macy's before, so that's a first. I got these to bring home. They're good, $5.99. It's New York prices, so. Well, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, make sure to be like the Fonz. Not like Santa, not like a gingerbread man, but you got to put a thumbs up on this video. I appreciate that. When you do that, YouTube will share it with more people. And if they give it a thumbs up, it's a way to show you care at the holidays. Right now, there's going to be a box here, box here. You can choose either one, because I'm in both. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Do something new. Probably Christmassy, because I can't get enough Christmas at this time of year. I like this. I'll see you tomorrow, 2 o'clock.